Yo, what up? What up? What's happening, world? B-March Boxing, I'm back at it. Covering another fight we got here at lightweight. Now, these two guys have never fought at lightweight before. The reason this fight's being held at 135 is because Cool Boy Steph didn't make weight for the scheduled bout versus Oshaquie Foster at 130 pounds for Oshaquie's WBC strap at 30 pounds. The man, Cool Boy Steph, man, I lost some respect for this guy tonight, man. And actually, yesterday, when he didn't make weight, I was very disappointed. And then what do I see tonight? This guy, Cool Boy Steph, got a whole gut, man. He got a gut out there fighting in Timbo, some beef and broccolis. I don't care if they made into format into a boxing boot. He had a 6-inch Timbo type of boxing boot in his last fight versus Brandon Figueroa. But this man came in, he got his ass whooped in Texas, man. Now, for sure, Shaki Foster got basically home state advantage. He's fighting in Texas, where he's from. But it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, the crowd ain't fighting for Oshaki. Oshaki beat this man from pillar to post every single round with the hands, switching stances on the man, right orthodox or southpaw. How do you want it, Cool Boy Steph? Man, Cool Boy Steph got his ass beat, man. Slim was leaking from the mouth and the nose from like the, what was it, like the 11th round, maybe 10th round. And he lost every single round, man. Oshaki controlled this fight with the jab, kept his man at the bay of his jab, and just peppered him, man, with straight left hands or straight right hands, depending on which stance he decided to fight in. You know what I mean? So this is straight up and down judgment day for the man, Cool Boy Steph. He's not taking his career seriously. I guess that Philadelphia Sixers, 76ers juju is rubbing off on him. Garbage just like the Sixers. You see, I saw Cool Boy Steph about a week ago, at the Sixers game. I didn't see him like in real life. I was watching the Sixers. They was playing somebody. I don't remember who. And before a 76ers game, they always have like a celebrity or somebody famous. They ring that little bell. Well, he did that. He rang the little bell, Liberty Bell thing in Philly. That's cool. But when you do that, you better make sure you come home with the W. They even let you slide. They said, okay, you ain't even make 130 pounds. We're gonna have this fight at 135 for the interim WBC strap. And what do you know? This guy had a whole gut, man. You know what I'm saying? This man was looking soft in the belly. Unprofessional, man. It's disturbing, man. I saw this guy at the Sixers game balling like he a celebrity, famous. Oh, but look what you came to do in San Antonio. Man, big up Oshaki Foster, man. Oshaki just took this guy to school. Oshaki is a guy, actually, I think his last three bouts, he's won or maybe even lost one by split decision. He had them two fights versus Robson Conceição, the Brazilian gold medalist from 2016 Olympics. And he's been in close bouts, even with the Dominican guy, that supernova guy who'll be dyeing his beard. But here he is versus a two different weight class champion, Cool Boy Steph from Philly. And he beats the shit out of him. Beats the dog shit out of him. I love it. And I'm a fan of Cool Boy Steph. But today, after tonight, my respect has diminished. I'm not saying I've totally thrown all my respect out the window for Cool Boy Steph. But the way he fought tonight, his stance was so wide. He was just getting peppered and beat to the punch. This guy couldn't pull the trigger. It's like the man was washed already. You know what I'm saying? Mike's Ring, what up? Mike's Ring in the chat. What's the deal, my G? He says, love a classic case of karma. And that's absolutely what Cool Boy Steph got. You know, the kid from Houston, uh, he's actually more hungry. It's quite obvious. You think the Houston Rockets ever called that man Oshaquie Foster to come and, I don't know, represent the team in the beginning? Now I don't know if they have. I don't know if they have, but more than likely not. And if they have, kudos to him. But at the end of the day, he's a more hungry fighter. Here he is, a top ranked fighter, mind you. Don't forget that. He's a guy who fights under Bob Arum's banner. He's coming here to the PBC pay per view and he beats the home fighter. Sort of something sort of similar to what Bud Crawford did to Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? Judgment Day. Mike Spring says Foster's jab was nice tonight. Want to see him get some big money fights. Me too. Me too. Hey, man. He's here now at 135 with a little interim belt. He could still fight at 130, but there's more money with fighters at 135. You know what I'm saying? You need to go where the money is, freelance. But another thing I want to say before I sign off this video is I don't recall ever in my life watching boxing where guys are really freelancing, jumping from division to division just for the fuck of it, just for kicks. We got Shakur Stevenson going to 140. Here we have the man Lamont Roach, who holds a WBA 130-pound strap, coming up to 140 to fight the man Pitbull Cruz, who's been fighting a couple of times here at 140, but he used to be at 135. Oshaquie Foster had to be forced to fight at lightweight tonight because the other guy, Cool Boy Steph, didn't make 130 pounds. I don't like this yo-yoing from weight class to weight class. Now, only greats like Bud Crawford, he made it happen, jumping to 168 pounds to 147. And that's because he's a generational talent. You know what I mean? He's one of them ones. He's a one of a kind. But to me, there's a lot of undiscipline to me with these new boxers who are not conquering a division. And we don't even know these guys' natural weight classes. Devin Haney was that his first fight at 147, I believe so. Goes up there, beats Brian Norman. Now, kudos to him. I picked him to win the fight, and he won that fight quite easily. Even put the guy Norman on the canvas. But at the end of the day, man, I'm from the old school era of boxing where guys really conquered their division, and they went up to challenge themselves to become great, but they just weren't in influx, just all over the place. Now, what if the man Lamar Roach loses tonight? He has a built-in excuse. Doesn't he? Doesn't he? He's a 130-pound fighter fighting at 140 tonight. So I don't like this too much in the boxing game. But what do you know? It's boxing, man. It should have never going to change, man. It's going to remain the same. Mike's Ring says Fulton already had his career fight with the monster. He lost his hunger for sure. And I'm not going to say he lost his hunger 100%. I just know Oshaquie is definitely a way more hungrier fighter than the man Cool Boy Steph. Oshaquie never got that trip to go out to Japan to get knocked out by the monster. You know what I mean? The man, Cool Boy Steph, I'm not going to say he's not hungry at all. I just think that Oshaquie is way more hungrier than him. And that's exactly what happened to him. Now, I could only determine from Cool Boy Steph's performances after that. After this, is he going to be on the decline? What's really good? Look at the man Cameron. He's in the corner of this guy, Lamar Roach. Big up Lamar Roach. Hopefully he win it for the hometown. You know what I'm saying? Do it for the town tonight. You know what I mean? But like I said, if he loses, he has a built-in excuse. And y'all hit the thumbs up when you come in this joint, man. Be March Boxing. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Go on.